right? So that's a good point. I feel like the Doom can be the Doom is always useful on someone, even if maybe you're right that Void doesn't suffer so much from it. And the Morphling is your win condition anyway. Morphling against Void is actually not that bad though. Morphling used to be a counter to Void.
I think it's not great, especially if the Void gets a Shadow Blade. But
I mean, I get your point, right? I don't think it's like perfect, but it's like I'm certainly if it's Weaver, for example, I'd be much more doubtful. I don't think Morphling is gonna die to Void every single time. I think they have options.
True. And at level 25, you do become really good versus Void. Oh yeah, I thought it was fine.
What is the level 25? Because the waveform.
Yeah, so no. You can attribute shift stun. So even if he chronos you, you will be able to use it.
Oh, okay. All right, Frank, Burrow Strike. Oh, they set up for the Blood right though. Frank is gonna die to this, and actually went for Penitence level 1. Okay, that extra movement's low. Set up. They're ready. They know how to play the Bloodseeker plus Chen lane. They even find moves as well. That's going to be 2 kills going the way of Team Spirit in the early levels. Not even losing their Void in the process. Okay, well, that's a really bad start for Thunder.
Yeah, that doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. But, hey, as I said, I think Minos will have a free game. And usually it's what Doom does, right? He just pretty much goes Midas, or doesn't go Midas, but rushes BKB. So that part I can see why he's played as a carry. My actual problem is how he's going to scale later down the line, and also whether Mira or Rubik will be able to handle Doom and just like steal it and make it really, because it's a much better version of Doom once you are playing Rubik.
Yeah, of course, yep, that's true. I mean, it wasn't with you, it was Cast. It was with Richie that mentioned that the whole like stealing Doom is always a dangerous thing. But he has so many things to steal. I mean, you're right. This is like the perfect Rubik game, honestly. You steal Doom, or you steal the Rolling Thunder. Stealing Burrow Strike is also really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. So even the arrow, like if you can actually steal arrow, you get like a 6-second duration arrow. It's crazy.
With extra range on top of that, in case you needed that for whatever reason.
When I hit the enemy fountain.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, okay, I can see your points on Team Spirit, by the way. I think it's kind of scary. The only thing that, to me, sells me maybe on Thunder is the fact that they might be able to win with this Morphling and just carry the game hard. Because I do feel like it's a relatively free game for Morphling, Void aside.
Yeah, I agree. And Leo style, I think he should actually destroy Toronto Tokyo here. It is a really good lane, especially once you get level 3. I don't think like there's any chances of him dying.
No.
I hope I didn't jinx him. I really do.
Yotoro actually sees the opportunity to go for moves. Time dilation. No, never mind. They don't have any follow-up because there's a Chen. Not gonna get kills with Chen, especially Chen that went for Penitence level 1. He's not doing much in lane but harassing. Bottom lane though, Minos will die. And the middle lane, you also... Oh, sorry. Top, we're going to see a denial by Wu.
Yeah. That's a good deny. I don't think they're going to lose that much out of it.
No, but the unfortunate situation is the Doom dying bottom. And Devouro's already used as well, so that's a huge loss actually early. And they kill his courier on top of that. Oh, poor Minos is being bullied. I was talking about how great this lane was for the Doom, but maybe I lied.
Good. That's good crash. Bottom?
Yeah, it's a good shield crash, but the 2 points in blood right, yeah, Penguin has screwed. He has no shield crash anymore. And he has only level 1, so no swashbuckle either. Collapses gets the kill. That point in Thirst already enough, and the Orb of Venom makes it impossible for them to run away from Collapse. I lied. Bloodseeker's destroying this lane. Doom is struggling. Maybe you were right all along. I'm sorry for being a Doom believer.
I mean, it's like the hero itself is fine, I think. It's just that...
Oh, top lane, by the way, Sanking, also in trouble, and top lane Sanking will go.
Oof. Wow. Oh, and they have the freaking Heal Troll Priest. That's so good. Look at that bad boy go. Infinite healing, mana regen aura. That's the Wagyu of lane creeps, or I guess jungle creeps. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a grimmer start than the first game, and I don't even know. I guess like feeding first blood that way doesn't help that much. I don't know. They definitely feel a little bit out onto the Predator.
Oh, Tower Tokyo might
Oh.
die in the middle lane. Nope. Yeah, they're good to dissimulate. I agree. They do not feel as strong. I mean, especially bottom. I didn't expect the lane to go this badly, and they just seem like Team Spirit is giving them a wild ride constantly. And hell, we're seeing a Void playing aggressively in the lane. When do you see that? Void's usually just there
With
to
a
farm.
Chen. He has a
Yeah,
Chen.
exactly. A Chen that won Penitence level 1, for God's sake. What is that going to do? 10% slow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, 18%. Sorry, I lied. It's actually pretty big. 18%. Huge.
It's not 17. It sucks.
No. It's almost an Arcane Curse, though. I mean, oh, that's so strong. Arcane Curse slow. Oof.
I mean, you can use it on your Void though for the attack speed, so that's
Yeah, it's
decent.
true.
But it definitely isn't amazing, and like the kills that they are feeding, they don't seem like they shouldn't happen. I'll be blunt, it shouldn't happen.
Yep.
That said, though, they have heroes that will farm a lot. I don't think, Minos will have a decent net worth, will probably finish his BKB, and then it's actually a question of Thunder Predator being able to execute their rotations, which they also struggled last game. But I think this time at least they have this stun on the Sand King. Like, you don't rely on that big cooldown of the Ravage. So that is good. I think this is gonna make it easier for them to fight whenever they want.
2K lead still for Team Spirit, though. At least the mid lane is going as we expected, which is a good lane for Leo.
He does have the experience advantage slightly. In gold, though, it is actually pretty similar. So really good performance by Toronto Tokyo overall.
Yep. I see Leo's going for... Wait, actually, Penko? Is Wu gonna die? No. They don't have a Fabled. I see him going for a Gliza Haste. Is that gonna maybe be the Morph Midas we used to see a while back? Or just basic treads?
I hope it's basic treads, because they already have a Midas queued up on the Doom.
Okay.
But
Agreed,
yeah, I
agreed.
really do hope. Yeah, it would be crazy, I think. Okay,
It was a
treads,
thing
there
we
you
used
go.
to see, yeah, because of the experience. Okay. That's what I saw. I was like, well, it's not crazy. I wouldn't be opposed to it too much. Minos bottom lane gets hit by a full blood right. Did use the magic stick though, which means he's going to be fine, and they can't continue the chase. However, they are scary. I would like it when Bloodseekers play this aggressively to go for an over corrosion, but it's fine to do all like this. Instead, they find the Chen, and Chen just goes down.
That's good. That's what they need. They really have to play around Frank and Moose, I think, because you have this greedy mid and this greedy carry.
As Moose got blasted by a Fate Bolt, that was easy. Miroslav, even coming in. There's telekinesis potentially. Yatoro, though, doesn't want to fight this. At Tango, doesn't heal a bit. In fact, they might be baiting Wu here. That telekinesis. There's the Chrono. That was the plan all along. So, Chrono for 5. Not that big a deal, but at least you got the kill that you were looking for and saved your carry for now. As Frank came back in, Frank did nothing. Yatoro wants to play this aggressively. Time dilation. They need some help. Penitence in a second. Frank's still currently slowed, though.
18% slow.
Frank. Oh, he has a Mango, the Magic Wand, though, so he's just baiting here. There's not going to work here.
So much impact from the Penitence. That was crazy.
Bo, you're crazy.
All right. Yeah, Collapse has level 6, obviously. Not going to use Hero on the Doom because he has a TP ready. And, I mean, so much pressure. Like, the only hero that actually got level 6 before the counterpart on the side of Thunder Predator is Morphling. And it was not even by that much. So the aggression on the lanes is kind of halted. Just because, once again, they didn't do amazing in the lanes. Like, they fed a lot of kills, unfortunately. Pushka getting some wards here. Trying to get control of the lane. Make sure that Frank and Moose don't get a good rotation or a good kill.
Leo style just trying to get rid of the Void Spirit. Like, please leave my lane. I want a free farm. Well, the person that's currently free farming is the Bloodseeker, who already finished up his urn and is going for the Spirit Vessel. And in terms of gold, we'll see that the Doom, despite having the Devour because of his deaths and everything, and because he actually couldn't max the Devour, he maxed Scorched Earth instead, is not that farmed, honestly. For being a Doom carry, she's matching the Sand King. That is not good.
Oof, you're right. He's actually the lowest farm core, which is not great. Yeah, I mean, he will have time to recover, obviously, but I really feel like the problem right now is that the MJZ Pangolier is also struggling. His Rolling Thunder is gonna come so late, and this Bloodseeker is gonna be so farmed. A Bloodseeker that, by the way, is going Vessel, which hard counters. Not only have 2 Strength Cores, but you also have Morphling, which is pretty much a Strength Core. So that Vessel is gonna be mega impactful.
Minos?
MNZ...
I don't think Minos is gonna live this Blood Raid. And they have the waveform stolen by the Rubik. That surprised them. He didn't even get the Doom off, so the Epicenter will do nothing. Collapse. Okay, no. Actually slightly slowed. Here comes the Pango. That's going to be enough to kill off Collapse. Of course, you still forced all the supports, the offlaner to come here, and you still only got an unequal trade. And, oh, Miroslav will get away with a waveform tipped by Collapse. Team Spirit's such a wholesome team that what they do is they actually tip their teammates as opposed to the enemies. No toxic tips. That's very wholesome.
Oh, that was really good. Obviously, the courier there had to be sacrificed for him to get vision of the arrow that was coming, but still, I'm pretty sure he's happy. The style points.
Oh, Leo? No, that was the Mirana's courier, though. That's kind of a win. Blood Raid's been set up. Leo could be in trouble. Hit in with his own waveform, but they need a bit more damage. He actually got killed by Collapse's urn. He didn't see it being on him, so he morphed full agility and he died to it. Oh, no. What a mistake.
Okay. This is not a wholesome tip, Mr. Avo.
No, that was not a wholesome tip. That was not a wholesome tip. That was them tipping the Doom there. Because Doom got the solo kill on the Void, which is good. Go to Defiance, though. Finish on the Bloodseeker. It's time to go for that before the Vessel. Yeah, it makes sense. Rushing Vessel, not that necessary. Early on, Morphling can't be killed. Later is when you need it, so... I get it. It's okay. Get it a bit afterwards. You feel like you're on top of the world right now on Bloodseeker.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bloodseeker offense great, even if he has no stuns. Deniers be damned.
I mean, when you just destroy the lane like that and you kill the enemy Doom that should be killed, you're obviously gonna look amazing.
That's what Bloodseeker does, Bowie. That's what Bloodseeker does. This is what Bloodseeker does every game. Mark my words, Bowie.
Okay, okay. They are doing really well indeed. Collapse is massive, as we talked about. Highest net worth by a huge margin, actually. The Void, the lowest net worth on the course of Team Spirit. And finally, the Pydas has been done for Minos. So he is slowly getting more levels. He will max Devour. And he will, he will get items. Whether they'll be able to take good fights, that's a different story.
Void also got the Maelstrom, though, so he should be able to now better match Morphling's farm. But to be honest, Morphling's farm right now is kind of unimpressive. Obviously, in the early, you still struggle to farm a bit, but you'd expect a bit more from Morphling, especially with an easy lane like he did.
Yeah, I think he could have dominated a bit more. He's going for that Dragon Lance, gonna be really tanky. I think that's useful versus the burst damage of the Chrono that, by the way, gets used.
Minos. Yep, exactly. When the showing off the Maelstrom, arrow will hit though. Oh no, he ate the arrow and they missed both of the stomps. Alright. They have a special. They found the best laugh in the game. That's incredible. That is the best laugh. That was really good.
I'll say something that's actually benefits Thunder Predator. If this game goes late...
Wait, mid?
Oh, MJZ?
No, he's not gonna die. Leo won't die. He knows. Okay. Bottom. Wu is in trouble. There we go. They actually stole Epi as well, and that's gonna guarantee the kill on Wu. They used 2 ultimates on him, but that's fine.
Yeah, there we go, the counter. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, if this goes very late, one of the hardest problems Faceless Void usually encounters is fighting against way too tanky heroes, where you just cannot kill people in Chrono. And I really feel like Team Spirit's draft, as the game goes on, will struggle with damage. Yeah, like Bloodseeker is huge, but he's going for, pretty much... he's not going for carry items. And Void Spirit is not a hero, especially inside the Chronosphere, that can output that much damage. Which means, if they just build very tanky...
He's gonna die, okay. And Void Spirit's also dead, which is something that can't do anything in Chrono.
Alright. So yeah, I think if they can actually take this late, and considering all of the kills that they're getting, it looks like we might go relatively late. I think they have the late game with this draft.
For Thunder, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Let's see if you're right. I mean, they have to hold on for a while, because right now the bottom lane just got taken by Collapse, of course. Which is kind of scary. As in the top lane, they do actually find another kill on Miposhka. Alright, Thunder Predator. are recovering. They're getting the ganks they're looking for and actually shorten the lead pretty considerably.
Yeah, I mean they're taking a lot of good engagements, even though they have Midas and 2,000 dead net worth on Minos. This is gonna be a tower. I think Team Spirit should probably just occupy the bottom side of the map. I don't think you can show supports. Maybe you can show Void Spirit just because he will be able to survive with the status resistance of Sanj, the Burrow Strike into Arrow. Everyone else though should probably be together and away from where Thunder Predator is.
Yeah, so just avoid fights until you get your what is the next item? Maybe the Echo Saber on the Void and you start another fight.
Echo with Chrono. Also the vessel's already ready, so yeah, they can probably force a fight with Chrono, or they can force this tier 2 and just like force TP away from where they are, so then Team Spirit can like reset again, keep farming.
Okay.
Just move them instead of forcing engagement necessarily.
We do have an Ags on the way for Collapse right after the Vessel. Actually love this pickup, because you have so many Rupture targets that are useful. Sanking, Pango, Doom, all great Rupture targets.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hey, Doom's going for Kai and Sanj, by the way. Thoughts on this build?
I mean, dude, it's just... They did a nerf Sanj and Ash and Kaya Sanj, so most of the time, it's just the best scaling item in the game, because you don't have to do anything, and it does everything for you.
Okay.
But it is a little greedy, BKB can be very good. Status resistance doesn't work inside Chronosphere. So it's still gonna last the same amount of time regardless of you having status resistance or not. So it's a little scary, but it is greedy. If it pays out, it's gonna look good.
Okay. That's a good analysis. To be fair, BKB also does nothing to Chrono, right? So, well, I mean, I guess it gives you immunity inside of it.
Yeah, and you don't take the magic damage of the bashes, which is actually pretty big, but
yeah.
We'll
Wait, the bash magic damage doesn't go through BKB?
No, no, yeah, you're right. It actually goes through BKB. It didn't used to, but now it does. Now, like 6 months from now.
It's fine. People have played forever. In case you guys don't know, it used to be that BKB gave you 100% magic resistance as well as the magic immunity. So magic damage did not go through it, even if spells did go through it. But they changed that a while ago. And for us oldies like Boy and myself, we sometimes get confused. It's normal.
We are very old guys. Actually, you're not old.
I'm old in Dota years, my friend. I used to play. I played Dota 1 when I was 10. That's
You're a young
years.
adult in Dota years.
I'm a young adult. I guess that's true.
I'm a
14. I'm a teenager. I'm looking for my Dota love right now. My hormones are raging. I play my pubs every night. I play solo.
Nice. All right. Oh man, MJZ playing pretty aggressively here, just cutting waves, doing all sorts of stuff. This is a really good showing, like a really good recover, because considering the way the lane stage went, and I just expected Thunder Predator to crumble, but they're doing really well.
Yeah, they're doing pretty decently. That's true. The Bloodseeker didn't really gank as much after they got the Vessel, honestly. I feel like Team Spirit took a chill pill, tried to get the next items, but I don't want to see the same thing that happened last game where they just play a bit too passively. I'd like to see a smoke. We just got Echo Saber on Void, nothing happened there. The Void Spray just got Kai and Sanj, still nothing happening there. I don't think you can afford to wait until you get Ags on Bloodseeker. I think that's too much.
Yeah, I would agree with you, my kind sir. Minos...
Or you can maybe just find Minos like this. He did Doom the Void Spirit. He should be able to get out of it for now. Rupture for Minos. Minos committing for this. And the Void comes in with the Chrono. Arrow still hits. They want to kill the Doom. Toronto Tokyo actually died in the backlines there, but Collapse in trouble. Rolling Thunder sets him flying away. Waveform. Collapse doesn't know where to run to. So instead, he'll just run underground where he will lay forever. And now, they find the Rubik. They, in fact, found the Void as well. And Thunder just took a really good fight there. Okay, well done. That Doom was more impactful than I expected. I did not think that it would deal so much damage to the Void Spirit, but he just crashed, honestly.
Yeah, I think the what happened there is Team Spirit saw Doom being used. They're like, all right, let's use all of their spells. They don't have Doom, but he's so tanky because of Kaya Sanj that they actually took a long time to be able to take him down, and it did debate Team Spirit into a terrible fight with the Rolling Thunder and Epicenter.
Ags finished up on Morphling. Interesting. They're going for Roche, and they got Ags on Morphling, so I'm assuming Sanking.
Yes. I guess Doom is kind of good too, because you have the move speed and Inferno Blade damage, but probably Sanking.
Actually, yeah, legitimate, but I think double Sandstorm, double Burrow Strike is still better.
Yeah, it's so much damage. Beautiful.
Well, I think Ags is best suited for heroes that where their ultimate doesn't feel too good, and Sand is definitely the case, right? We're like, okay, Epicenter's a bit of damage, but you pick him for Burrow Strike.
All right, this is a rotation. I'm surprised Team Spirit is going for this. No, and they have Aegis.
Okay, but he did morph in time. So he had to be shifted. Leostal should be fine. Gets away with 3k HP. The Vessel does hurt him a lot, though.
Yeah. He will be forced into... I do feel like he needs to either go Mentor or BKB this game. Sanjin Yasha, it's awesome on Morphling, but against Vessel, I think you really need it. They don't have any ally Dispel, unfortunately.
Yep. I mean, maybe you could buy Lotus on Sanking. I don't think that's that crazy.
Yep, I think so. I think it's good. You're against Time Dilation. You're against Ada Remnant also gets Dispelled. The Rubik minus damage. Yeah, it does. Alright, they're gonna smoke.
Smoke, but that smoke's gonna do nothing for now. Moonlight Shadow for Thunder. And they're hoping to catch a kill themselves as Team Spirit has absconded into the bottom part of the middle of the bottom lane. They themselves are going for the smoke now, maybe trying to catch the Doom.
Ooh, I think this Doom is edge bait if they actually go for it. He's so tanky.
Yeah, he
has food as well.
No, there's the Chrono. Let's see how much damage they can deal inside of it. Everyone's coming in. The reinforcements are here. A threatenable hit. Minos for now. Tanky, but not tanky enough, it seems like. Can he get the Doom off? He won't be able to. Hand of God also helping Team Spirit out a bit. And they want to continue this fight. They did just rupture Frank. The Morphlin, though, comes in, destroys your Toro. Leo Style is a true carry this game. And now that he has Sanking form, he can't be beat. Frank trying to charge the Epicenter. He will die, though, before he can. And they saw him with Thirst. However, that's going to be at the expense of Collapse.
I like that play. I think that the Predator, they were a little bit too far away. I think that maybe if they were closer, Doom doesn't die there. But I'm actually enjoying a lot the way they're just like baiting Doom, just like, here's Minos. Do you want a free carry? And then go for it. And the Predator always is able to get a lot of kills afterwards.
I mean, they also know that Minos will recover regardless. He's not in win condition anyway. Oh, nice steal by Mirror. Whereas the Morphling is really the win condition. Like, you need to be putting all that effort into Morphling, not into the Doom, even if Doom seems more valuable right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. You are feeding a lot of gold though. You know,
yes.
I wonder if, like, financially this makes a lot of sense because it's only a 2k gold lead for Thunder Predator, even though they have the Midas, even though they have the Doom. But it is looking much better than game 1, so I'm not gonna complain. I also feel like Leo Style with the X purchase is gonna do a lot here. Rotation once again. This is a much different Thunder Predator. That's another aggressive and like proactive move they're going for.
I like these plays. It's like they've woken up, honestly. They feel much more like themselves this game.
Okay. Will they hit this tier 2? Looks like no, they won't because they didn't actually connect the smoke.
Okay. Not great, unfortunately, this smoke. But I still commend the play for happening. Better to do this play and fail than not do it at all. And they're actually going to kill at least Chen's creep, which is a pretty big deal. They find the Rubik as well. Leo's crazy, but they might be able to kill Mira with this. Oh, he still has the leap. Never mind. I did not see that he still had the 1 leap charge. Top lane, though. Minos sees a Void Spirit, dooms him. He's learning from what happened earlier.
Oh, good jukes.
Now, jukes is impressive. Minos is just stuck. Minos is in trouble. The rest of the team is coming, but is Minos going to be able to tank this? He saws the BKB, though. In fact, he just goes forward and tries to kill Miroslav. With a Scorched Earth, Mira does have the Glimmer Cape. Minos can't reach him. There's still no Blink Dagger on him. So he just used the Doom. He just used a bunch of his time and got nothing out of it. But maybe he can try to push the tower as the Void Spirit shows himself in front, cuts the lane, and makes Minos' life miserable.
Well, that was really nicely done by Team Spirit. I was very scared for the Rubik TPing with no HP. But they would just wasted a Doom, and this will allow Team Spirit to fight much better now that Chronosphere is back up. I think they're just waiting for the Aegis to be over, and that is a great timing for Team Spirit to fight. All things considered, like, you have a Midas and a Doom. Team Spirit has less places to farm. Nice Burrow Strike.
They found the Chen. It's a kill. It's a kill. Not maybe the most major one, but you'll take it.
It's a good ward that they have there.
Oh, interesting. So Morphling can use the the Sanking lines when he's turned to Sanking. That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome actually. Would be cool if Rubik could do the same thing, but he actually speaks it in his voice.
Yes. Like once you steal from a certain hero, you can steal one voice line.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I agree.
Probably kind of expensive, but it would be really cool.
Yeah, maybe for like the next Arcana or something. Maybe the Rubik Arcana 2.0.
All right, so from Tokyo going for that eggs. I mean, Doom's still gonna be on cooldown for about 30 seconds, but I think they kind of missed their opening here, their window on Team Spirit. Unless they smoke right now, I think it just gets a little risky. Oh, and the Void has the Void Courier. Perfect.
Oh yeah, very cute.
That's awesome.
But he's more than a courier right now. He needs some help. Yeah, there's the Morphling coming in. Arrow hits perfectly as well. Well done.
Wow.
Iposhka. Okay, there's a rupture for him. Oh, the rupture for Wu, sorry. He rolls up. Please don't attack me! As they catch the Rubik. And Wu is able to get out. In fact, Wu... No, the Blood Right's going to kill him. Or get very close to it. The Vessel's going to finish him off. There we go. As Team Spirit, they did have to retreat. They lost the Void, though. Without Yatoro, they can't really fight this. And Leo Style still wanting to go for kills. Gets a beautiful two-man burst strike, followed by his own Sanking. Now collapses in trouble. Infernal Blade, and they're rushing them down, silencing up Leo Style. But he did attribute shift in time. In fact, they doomed the Void Spirit, who just got baited to go into a double Sandstorm of 1,000 stuns. And of course, the Doom. Hey, Thunder's doing it. They're actually playing the game they want to play.
Wow, that was so impressive. Especially when you consider the way the early game went, right?
I mean, yeah, I told you though. I just think that Leo Style was gonna kind of pop off, and you were right about the lack of stuns, you know. And I was just going based off your analysis and said I think it's just gonna be a Morphling game. I don't think Doom needs to do that much. I just think Morphling is God, and Morphling is God.
Yeah, I do feel like they utilized the Doom really well though, because like if he was playing quote unquote the usual carry style, he would be, you know, just like hitting creeps and not really the most aggressive hero position in the map. But he was always playing like that with Thunder Predator relatively close. So they were able to bait his like super big HP pool to take really good fights. I think it was also a mistake from Yatoro to always commit the chrono that early. Because Doom doesn't have any mobility, and he also doesn't have like blink. It would probably be more wise to... Okay.
They caught up to Bloodseeker, trying to use the Epicenter, didn't use it in time. Yatoro has a Chrono, this time they caught the Morphling, but he did actually shift in time. Yeah, they have no damage inside the Chrono. Aeon, that's why actually save Frank anyway. Yatoro, gonna be stuck. In fact, another Burst Strike, sorry, will put the Void Spirit in a pickle. There's double Sandstorm here. The Blood Right will stop him. There's the Waveform still trying to catch Yatoro, but the Shotgun's not good enough damage. They're instead gonna chase off Yatoro. And that's the target. He is going to get away with a time walk. But the Waveform will follow up. Yatoro in 1 more second gets the time walk. Burst Strike chases after him. Tokyo coming in after 2. Gonna kill the Morphling. He's been taunted. Leo Style is out of agility. Finally morphing the last bits here. Getting out with a 1 Waveform. But they need some help from the rest of his team. He turns them into the Void for the extra time walk. The Waveform in 3 more seconds. Now he really doesn't have any more agility. And they'll finally bring him down. Team Spirit end up winning this fight because Yatoro was just there, just barely unkillable every single time. And they didn't have the Doom there to fight, so maybe a bit too cocky by Thunder.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit too cocky. They were feeling themselves though, you know, they were diving tier 4s and it was working. So they kind of overestimated how strong they are. There was no Doom. Like, that fight was really good because they had all of their cooldowns. Oh, looks like they had some FPS issues. Okay. But I did feel like they, you know, taking that fight with Chrono being up on the side of Team Spirit, it actually, like, it didn't look that good for Team Spirit at the beginning, but this Echo Saber build, the fact that he's really tanky, he was able to get a lot of time walks off. He was definitely more sturdier than Thunder Predator thought he was. But yeah, I mean, that's why I don't really believe in Bloodseeker offlane that much, because I really feel like it's hard to force fight if you have no stuns.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, you only have Rupture, and if you're losing, it's really hard to take advantage of it because they can just stay put, right?
Yeah,
and they can still fight it in this place. Yeah, I see. I joke with the Bloodseeker offlane things, right? I do see his weaknesses, obviously.
I mean, I said that Doom was terrible, and it's still looking really good, so...
Well, you say that, but you just jinxed him, Minos.
Oh,
or
no.
I just jinxed? No, never mind. I jinxed the jinx. Minos will die, but in exchange he's going for Tokyo's life. That's okay for now. As Wu turns into a ball, doesn't want to keep on fighting this. Here comes the Sand King. Why are they taking this fight though with Yatoro capable of taking down the Sand King? It's going to be too easy for Team Spirit, and they just fed 2 kills unnecessarily. In fact, they cut up to the Mirana. Collapse will continue to attack our moves. Could be in trouble. We have the Blood Rage. There's the Burrow Strike stun stolen by the Rubik. And Team Spirit just got a fight they honestly did not deserve.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is one of those cases where the pauses really mess you up. They had no business taking that fight. Yeah, they had Doom, but they also didn't have everyone in position. So, and with those wards that were placed from Team Spirit, it was just really easy to take that fight. And that's with Roche being up, Avo. This could be super problematic. Looks like Yatoro, though, not interested in that right now. Okay, so in terms of items here, Shiva's was the actual item of choice for Minos. He's going to Refresher. I'm okay with that. I do feel like... I'm surprised Doom was not stolen a single time. That is definitely kudos to Minos. Because, you know, with Blink Aetherlands, I definitely expected Mina to be able to get that a little bit more often.
Yep.
Smoke time.
Smoke. What you gonna find, Team Spirit? They got the last 2 fights pretty happily. Now with Chrono, maybe you can catch the Morphling. I mean, this is not the best kill. It's just a Mirana, honestly. I don't think you should fight this if you're Thunder. Nope. Well, Minos disagrees. Minos walks in. Minos catches Tokyo. Minos still has, by the way, no Doom. Tokyo to simulate. They're running away. Chrono's still available. There we go, the Chrono. Just for the Morphling. Blood Rider's gonna hit. This time they do have damage inside the Chrono. That's Leo style dead. And they're going to lose the Sand King at this rate as well as they've ruptured him, Frank. The Epicenter's not going to work out. Another burst like stolen by the Rubik, which guarantees this Minos. Can they get a time lock off? Not in time. Yatoro a bit unlucky, but it's kind of okay because Team Spirit just got a great fight in their hands. Why fight without Doom? Why?
I don't know. It was nice. It was actually beautifully executed by Yatoro. He was waiting for so long. He never showed up to cast Chrono. He cast it from Fog, so there was no time. I mean, it's impossible to...
He didn't time walk in, right? He did it kind of blind, per se. Yeah.
Blind, using the actual cast range of the Chrono itself.
Yep.
And now Leo Style has no buyback. I'm surprised they're not going for Roche, though. I'm not sure forcing this tier 2 makes sense. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is a weird fight.
Yeah, it's a fight where at least you got the Doom up, but he doomed himself, and they might see the opportunity to just go in. Yatoro, really eager. There's a defensive Yule Scepter, time dilation, wants to chase after the Doom. Yatoro might be no man's land right now. Poshka could be in trouble. There we go. Yatoro finally finds his objective, which is the Doom, and he'll get it. At the expense of his own life, perhaps. BKB in 3 seconds. He just needs to get it off. The pinball zone has a magic wand still. Can still use the BKB. There we go, Yatoro fighting back. He's the time walk, so he knows he's stronger. They've killed Leo Style a second time. Leo Style is down. Yatoro is going to bring down Wu. And there we go, Collapse, falling forward. Hoping to get another one of these extra kills, because every sort of damage here from Thunder Predator is gone. They can't fight back. The buyback on Pango will slightly deter this aggression, just so they can fall back and take the tower instead.
So unfortunate. I'm pretty sure the Rolling Thunder kind of knocked the Faceless Void away from the arrow, and that's why he was able to live BKB, and they force even more buybacks. Oh,
I mean, that was such a weird fight once again. Like, you just used the buyback. Why would you choose to fight out of your base?
Yeah, it's just one of those small mistakes snowballing so many. It feels like Thunder Predator, they were not ready mentally for these things happening, and they're just taking very harsh decisions. They are not ideal for the game plan that they had. Okay, so I mean, they're just taking tier 3 here. They were diving tier 4s 5 minutes ago.
Tier 3 done. There's the racks as well. I mean, it's crazy how this match kind of turned around, but as the late game progressed, surprisingly, Team Spirit just got strong because the Void is a bit too good. And they're just managing to catch the Morphling every single time. Maybe you're right about the Doom pick.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like Yatoro is playing... He has to play really well for this to work. I think his Chronosphere is overall really good, but I also feel like Thunder Predator, they debated themselves into some of these fights, and that actually allowed Yatoro playing well to, like, you need to Like in Brazil, we say quando dois não querem, nenhum faz, which basically means when one person doesn't like when if you have two people, you need both people to want something for something to happen. And I really felt like Thunder Predator needed needed to make those mistakes for Team Spirit to be able to come back. Okay, fight going on.
Okay, Frank, there we go. There's the arrow as well. Bloodseeker collapse. He will get stuck. It's a really good fight for Thunder already. But the buyback's coming in from Team Spirit. They still preserve the Chrono. They can still potentially fight this, as Wu is giving them space there with that Rolling Thunder. Obviously, the objective is to go for the Void, but he catches Doom mid-Doom animation. However, that's not going to be enough. They don't have enough damage. They keep him stunned for now. Bloodbite hits as well. He's still silenced. They're going to be able to finish him off, but the BKB and Yatoro runs out. In comes Frank, hopefully to keep him stunned. Yatoro is still trying to get away. They've actually caught the Morphling here, silenced him, and bursted him down. Void Spirit dealt too much damage. Okay, I guess, yeah, Tokyo with a double damage. Surprise there. Poor Minos, or sorry, poor Leo style. We even hear another Rupture. Who's that for? That's gonna be for the Sanking. You can't send him flying. Moves the target instead. Silence, it's fine. It's not that big a deal. Just go for the Roche and finish it. Or kill Moose, I guess. And then go for it.
They just want to win against the Predator playing the same game. Just dive the fountain, dive the base. But yeah, they finally calm down. This is going to be a free, I guess not free Roshan for Team Spirit. They did have to spend a couple of buybacks. But yeah, that's really the problem. Like the Doom cannot man fight the Faceless Void. And you could see there, like, because the cast point on Doom is so big, you can always chrono before he lifts his hand. And Yatoro just bashed him until he he was not alive.
I don't know. I mean, that was surprising. I think they played that really well. Like, I can't believe he had the courage to go for the chrono there, and he knew his teammates would bring enough damage with it. You know, they knew that BKB was not up on the Doom, so he get caught by any follow-up stun and silence. He has no other dispel. Like, very well calculated, honestly.
Yeah. Also, there was the fight where the Doom himself collapsed, used the Lotus Orb really well. He totally timed the animation there.
Like, Team Spirit is just outplaying them, honestly, mechanically in these fights. They're playing so well.
Yeah, they are. Definitely. I think, specifically, I'm very impressed with the Void Spirit. Like, this hero, yeah, got a couple of buffs, but I feel like Tokyo, all things considered, like, he, had kind of a rough laning stage, and yet he's doing a lot, especially the eggs being completed. I think the silence into the Morphling, so he has no dispel on the Morphling. He has the Linken's. So he's not able to waveform away. He has to wait a long time until he can, morph aggressively or burrow strike aggressively, and it just makes the fights harder for Team Spirit. I'm sorry, for Thunder Predator. they're both TP teams.
Yep. Or TPTS. Yep. They bring that moves. Oh no, the Rupture, did that hit? It was the Lincolns. Okay. It was the Lincolns and the Morphin that blocked it, so he's fine. If that hit, can you imagine the amount of damage that single burrow strike would do? Well.
Yeah. Chen with the creeps already dominated, so that's extra HP, extra aura. That definitely benefits the Faceless Void. And I mean, they have everything on Thunder Predator to defend, and it is very hard to go high ground against a Pangolier. We'll see what they can do.
There's the slide whistle from Yatoro. Whoop, whoop. But of course,
they're cutting waves here.
Pango is doing a good job of this. Void. They hit him with the epicenter. Some help. Lotus Orb. Yatoro survives. Rupture. Who they get this time? It was the Morphling. A second Rupture. This time on the Doom. Minos is a much more valuable target. Keep the stuns going. Infernal Blade, the Doom. Oh no, this is a dead Yatoro. This is a dead Yatoro. At least for the first one. However, they kill Minos in exchange. Age is gone. Yatoro walks back. And he continued to put the pressure at this tower.
So Doom gets used one time. They have buyback, but ideally they would like to save it for refresher. I don't think Thunder Predator can hold that though. I think they will be forced. There you go.
Well, they send back the Senking. So he can't quite continue this aggression. Darn Tokyo. This is Dagon for fun. Wu, there's the Rupture again. Wu can die a second time. The Chrono even catches the poor Pangolier. That's gonna be Minos dead. Wu joining him. Both of them without buyback. They also catch Frank, also without buyback. One more burrow strike. It's Morphling versus the world, and Morphling just got silenced, so the world will overcome him. Team Spirit will win game number 2. Thunder Predator will end this tournament with a single victory in the group stages.
Yeah, it was a rough game. I do feel like this was their game to win.